KTN News.
Now, every year, wild animals die because of lack of pasture and water due to the effects of climate change. Phoebe is a wildlife and environment observationist. She has been attending to wildlife by providing water and supplementary feeding in the parks. This year's theme of World Tourism Day is tourism and green investment. Now, this day promotes the advantages of tourism and wild animals from an integral part of it.
Climate change is affecting Kenya's wildlife negatively. Our wildlife is dying due to lack of pasture and lack of water.
Our future as young people is in jeopardy. I have a long life ahead of me, and I don't want to live this long life in a dying world. My name is Phoebe, a 28-year-old Kenyan, a wildlife and environmental conservationist, passionate about protecting our natural world because my future needs nature. My earliest memory and feeling with nature is with my grandmother and my mother through storytelling. And every time I would visit her from the city, she would tell us stories about elephants, and even without seeing them, it just evoked my imagination. And I thought about these mysterious, amazing creatures that she talked about. When I'm in places where there are trees, especially in green spaces in a city, I just feel so at peace, so much calm, and I feel in oneness with the space around me. Climate change is affecting Kenya in a huge way. The one thing that I will point out that has been very frequent for us as a nation is drought. Climate change is leading to the death of keystone species such as elephants. When these animals die, that play a key role and are gardeners of the savannah. So we need to take care of our wildlife. Keystone species are dying, our ecosystem services are in jeopardy.
But there are a lot of things the young people are doing to protect the wildlife.
Some of the things that I have been involved in, for instance during the long drought, is water tracking activities, bringing water to the park, bringing supplementary feed to the wildlife in the park. We scouted together with others in Nairobi National Park, and we were looking at the dams that really will service the park in the dry season. So this was one of the parks that was a huge success during the dry season. From a dam with nothing to water lilies. As a young person as well, with many others, a huge collective, I've been part of several tree planting activities in Mombasa Road National Park, in Nairobi National Park. I'm giving this tree love and massaging it before I give it its new home. So here we are. This is one of the many trees I've planted in this enclosure. I'll name her Kiki. Kiki, welcome to Nairobi National Park. Climate change is saying to our faces that our future is in jeopardy. Our future is not secure. If we want to have a world that is habitable, we need to mitigate the effects of climate change, and we need to make sure that our actions are going towards a direction where we are safeguarding nature, conserving wildlife, and protecting our environment. Because if we don't do so, as human beings, our future is in jeopardy. Our future needs nature, and nature needs us to behave.
Right now, from that story, we take a short break. But when we come back, we're going to do some bit of dancing here and there, and also getting to know about